this week's episode, we explore a new feature, gardening through the ages. Welcome to Gardener's Realm. This time of year, spring has arrived and we're all getting ready for that big display for the South Coast gardening tent. With our displays ready and in full bloom, now's the time that we want to be picking out our very best plants to add to them. So we're looking for the strongest units, the ones that are going to have the biggest impact. We're also going to look for height to make sure, whatever angle, you've got something for people to look at. This year, this variety of Javelis have come on very strong, which is why it's going to become part of my display for this year at South Coast GT. So it's time to mulch your groundwork. The important thing is to have a mix. Now I like to have a mix of not just manufacturers, but colours, and even down to different lengths, 2, 3, even 4 mil. And then, because in this case we're going to have it over some dark earthworks, I wanted to sort of bulk it out a bit. So this is a kind of very fine clump, and this will open up the finish and give it very much a kind of mossy feel. Now you can say by blending all these together we're just actually making another blend which is not so similar to this, and that is true in many experiments. But also what it allows us to do then is to go back in and add more areas, add extra areas and bulk areas up, but using these single colours, these single products, especially these darker ones. And what that will allow us to do is it will all look natural, as if it's come together. So here we have the final product. As you can see, I've mixed in some leaf litter as well. This is a really nice little product. It just adds a little bit of colour, and it also appears on the basing from all my other planting. So quite open. I'm going to need quite a thin PVA to get this down, but it should give a really good coverage and really encourage growth. This year we have this very rare Stormcast variety, Celestius primus, which will be hopefully making a big impact on our display this year. For the South Coast gardening tent. What? Laughing. South Coast GT.